Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It is I, your beloved and loved Star Wars Dad, Nooch Too Good, and we are here 6 months and 1 week on our free-to-play account. Nooch Too Perfect up there. This will be our permanent free-to-play account as we start another new free-to-play account next week with the big update. This is our permanent free-to-play account, and there is something. Let me. How am I going to say this? There are lessons in life that are reflected in the game. There are things we do in life and things we must do in life to be successful that are reflected in the games, and I think in all the games we play, and I think it's part of why I'm really attracted to games, and I get frustrated when people say that games are bad, blah, blah, for children, because I think games teach us a lot of great economic theory and life lessons, and if you're open to learning them, right? And here's the lesson for today. The best laid plans of men are we have planned out our perfect farming guide. Let me pull this up here. As always, this is our perfect farming guide, and we've got this all completely planned out, and there's a massive update to the game. Now, with our perfect farming guide right now, we are deep into this. In fact, 6 months and 1 week into the game, we have farmed all or a portion of all of these, except for, I'd say, the Peridia Pals right here, which is being worked on kind of slowly right now until I get the Executor done, then it's all in on the Peridia Pals. But part 2 of this free-to-play farming guide was published and is out there, and part 2 looks like this. And this is on its head. This part two. By the way, if part 1 had been launched now, part 1 would be turned almost nearly on its head. It would be a very different look. A lot of the teams would be the same. And I think all of the ideas would be the same. Fleet Arena, assault battles. I still think, even with all the Lightspeed tokens coming out, and by the way, I do have it here. We're gonna take a look at the Lightspeed token, and what this is important to the changes we're talking about making, and being flexible and being available to make changes in life. When you've got plans made and you've laid out, the next whatever portion of your life, and then something major happens that's outside of your control, or perhaps it was within your control, but when something major changes and provides a brand new path that has to be followed, and if it's not, things are going to go awry, then you have to really adjust the way you're thinking and look at this farm, the second part of this farm, toward Jabba the Hutt, which is completely focused around mod farming and making your roster the best it can be. You've got to make adjustments. You've got to make adjustments. There's just no two bones about it. Now, a lot of that's going to stay the same, and a lot of it's going to stay similar. There's no doubt about it. But with all the changes and the Lightspeed token farming and the quests that are coming to the game next Tuesday, and the Coliseum too, but the Coliseum for new free-to-play accounts I don't think it'll be as impactful as it's going to be for the, when you get to the mid-game and later. I think the Coliseum and separating out the Coliseum teams, I can't remember what they're called now, the Coliseum teams from the classic era teams. What are they? Legacy teams. The legacy teams from the era teams. That's what it is. Everything else is legacy. The new teams are going to be the era teams, played just in the Coliseum for 3 months, and then they're released to the wilds. While the era battles will give you a lot of new characters to play for, and and we're all gonna be able to play with those characters in those era battles in the Coliseum. That's just gonna be more impactful for those mid to late game accounts than for these new and early accounts. The new and early accounts are going to be much more impacted by the Lightspeed tokens issued in the game. And with all of that being said, we're gonna flip this to Leia. I have no choice. I don't think there's any. If I stayed with Jabba as the first galactic legend on this count, I would only be punishing the account and I would fall behind. We've got to go to Leia as the first galactic legend, and let's pull this up here. Let's pull it up. So, and I'm gonna play around with this a little bit. Let me get it unlocked. So, I mean, with the quest teams coming out over the course of November, December, January, February, March, and April, you're gonna have all of your Leia farming will be completed here in this March range with Boosh Leia. And I pointed this out in my farming video, or my Lightspeed token farming video. There were I'm trying to figure out the best way to communicate this, but there were 4 marquee units that were released with the release of Leia Organa. It was Captain Rex, Scout Trooper, Drogon, and Boosh Leia. And all 4 of those are going to be available with Lightspeed tokens. You're going to automatically get Captain Rex. I don't think there's any way for me to pass this up and also farm Bo-Katan at the same time, so that when this final, you know, Mandalorians, April 7th, when you get through those on April 21st or whatever, you go get IG-12 and you go get Bo-Katan Mandalore, and then May the 4th is here and we see what happens and things change up and whatever. But let's take a look at the Galactic Legend Leia journey here. Hold on, let's get this off. So the Galactic Legend Leia journey, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. By the way, yes, Sanjita wins. Congratulations to Sanjita. Your farming path became the one that Capital Games embraced. Yay. All right, so Captain Rex, there he is. You're gonna get Captain Rex in a Lightspeed token. Princess Nisa, Wicket, and later Chief Chirpa, those you're gonna need to farm. So I'm gonna be getting on it. We'll talk about when I'm gonna start that farm, but I've got to farm the Ewoks. I'm gonna go get 3PO because you get the CLS journey characters. You're gonna get the CLS Lightspeed token, and somebody asked yesterday or in the comments of that farming video, do you get do you have to do the journey to get CLS? Yes, you got to do the journey. It's not gonna be hard. You're gonna have all these characters in Relic. It's not gonna be hard. So Nisa and Wicket, I'll have to farm on my own, get them to Relic. Nisa, oh, I take it back. That was another marquee. Nisa was, and she's not going to be available as tokens, so she will be a high Kyrotech investment character that I'll have to farm on my own to get for Galactic Legend Leia Organa. All right, Wicket, old character. Lando, old character. Admiral Akbar, that's a token, right? Yeah, you get an Akbar token right up there. Your finger's not reaching. Akbar token right there. So you'll have Akbar on the roster. And again, I know you're getting these just at Gear 13, but I gotta add 3 relic levels to Akbar. Fine, we'll be okay. I gotta add 7 relic levels to Captain Rex. We're gonna be doing a lot more of the relic farming when it becomes cheaper with the update next Tuesday, right? Scout Trooper, that's a Lightspeed token. R2D2, you get the Inquisitors to unlock them. I've already got them unlocked on this account, right? Yeah, I can activate them. I already got him at 7 stars. I just haven't activated him yet, but so I'll get a Lightspeed token taking him to Gear 13. That'll just be 8 relic levels, not just 8 relic levels. Captain Han Solo, I'll need to farm. Rolo, I've got her. I might be close to, yeah, 26 out of 100. So I'm actually pretty close to Rebel Officer Leia Organa. And since we're doing Lightspeed Hoth, I think I'll have her in a couple months. Yeah, and if not, I can go get. I'll farm her with those with my currency. Chief Chirpa, we mentioned that'll be a farm here. I'll talk about when I'm going to start the Ewoks here momentarily. Captain Drogon, Lightspeed token. Commander Luke Skywalker, easy journey now with the tokens. Lightspeed token. Boosh Leia, Lightspeed token. 3PO and Chewie, Lightspeed token. And Lobot, easy. Guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of these 15 characters. Let's back up. 8 of the 15 characters are given to you with Lightspeed token over the next 6 months. I can shard for Jabba in the background too while I'm finishing off this farm. There is just no way. There is just no way I could take my free-to-play account over the next 6 months And when I finish the Executor, not farm Leia Organa. Just so we're going to pivot the second part of this to Leia Organa. Now, as far as the Executor is concerned, I know that on March 10th, so that is 4 months away, we'd be able to get these bounty hunters at relic levels, which is basically just gear 13. And then Fennec and Chewbacca and another bounty hunter thing. I get it, that's going to be out there, but that's not going to come into play. We're already have the Executor. I'm unlocking Executor. December 15th is a planned date right now, and I'm too deep into that farm to really, I don't want to wait 4 months. I don't want to wait 4 months for Executor. I'd like to apologize to all the children watching the video right now. Look, I mean, I've already got Bosk Relic. I've already got Piet Relic. You could get Piet with an Empire Lightspeed token if you want. I'm going to use the Scout Trooper instead because I've already got Piet Relic. Dengar is basically already Relic. I got to spend the gear, but I've already got him ready to go. IG-88, I don't know if I could do both these guys. I could probably do it right now. It's not going to negatively impact me, right? I've already got the gear on hand. And yeah, we are hoarding gear. Let's think about this. Let me make sure I don't do anything stupid here. I'm maxed out on my Mark 1. I'm not quite maxed out on Mark 2, but close. And this is the stuff that's going to be really cheap. This gear is going to be highly discounted, and we're talking about electrum conductors, erodium heat sinks, chromium transistors, everything from electrum conductors down through carbonate circuit boards are going to go on steep discount from where the price is right now. And like this is going from Mark 3 to Mark 2. We talked about this already. So that's going on a steep discount next Tuesday. But since I've already got the gear on hand for Dengar and IG-88, sunk cost fallacy, right? I mean, that's not even a fallacy. There's no point in holding off on this at this point because I'm going to save that currency, and we will do another raid probably before next Tuesday. I'm just going to sit in my inbox, make sure I don't unlock it, and I think it'll probably give you a warning like that you're going to go over. I'm not sure, I haven't tried it, but I'm going to sit on it in my inbox and just not cash it in. Then once I start spending some of this, then I'll cash it in. So I think, actually, I know we are good to Relic Dengar and Relic IG-88. So let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, see, I lost a little gear there, so I have to get on that. There'll be a bit more farming. And what I'm not going to do is go out and spend Mark II currency on this gear right now. I don't think this gear is going to be discounted, but I'm waiting. I don't want to do anything stupid in that shop, the guild store, before I know what's available and what's not. And that would include, I could do that, but we'll wait. We'll just wait. We'll just wait. So we got Dengar Relic. I can take him up some levels. Let's go ahead and do that. I've got plenty of, you'll see a lot of signal data here in a moment, like 300 of each. Yeah, 300 there. So we'll go ahead and get some relics on Dengar. I need him at Relic 5 for the Executor. Again, I'm spending it now. It's not going to hurt me. I've already got these resources sitting here, so spending them doesn't impact me later on down the road. It's already here. Okay, so I think I can take him to Relic 5. I think I can actually finish my Dengar farm today. Nope, I'm missing one bronzium wiring, and I am not purchasing any more bronzium wiring until the discount goes into permanent effect next Tuesday. So I've got all the other stuff, but I'm not doing any, I'm not gonna buy any more bronzium wiring today. That would be really dumb, so I'm not doing that. And plus, you know, I'm not gonna go ahead and add a Zeta here. I'm gonna get a Zeta down the road. It's a pretty good Zeta, because this ability's effects trigger a lot, and it also will help his ship out as well. So that's gonna help my fleet arena too. We can do this for Boba Fett. Let's go ahead and take Boba Fett to gear 12. Wait a second here. Yes, Boba Fett. Let's go ahead and take him to gear 12. I've been holding off on this stuff until we knew what was going on with the gear. Now we know what's going on with the gear. Let's get it done. So Boba Fett is now gear 12, also helping my fleet arena. That's my focus right now. TIE Fighter Pilot and Darth Vader are the next stops. Let's go ahead and do these guys too. Not quite to gear 12 for Darth Vader. I don't think this currency and this economy is going to change at all, but in case it does, I'm not buying any gear. And same thing for a TIE Pilot. He is gear 12. All right, so we are getting these characters, and we should... No, I'm not really using the TIE Pilot much right now. It's gonna be time for Merciless Massacre here. You don't get a lot of use out of it. And actually, if I really think about it, let's pull up that guide again. I'm gonna be getting Palpatine up there by mid-December. When I've got Palpatine in both of his Zetas, that's when I need to have Vader with Merciless Massacre ready to go. So there we go. Anyway, that's really the long and short of this. And we'll tack on our Grand Arena footage at the end of this video, as we always do after the credits. But, it's not the long and short of it. Sorry, Ewok farming. So when we talk about the farming I've got to do for Leia, it mostly consists of Ewok farming, and we got to do Bo-Katan Mandalore farming. Let's talk about the Mandalorian first, because it's kind of simple. When you look at the table, the Mandalorians don't come out here until April 14th, like around May the 4th. Around May the 4th is when we'll be able to get that Mandalorian Lightspeed token. So that means you got to start this farming by February the 4th, because it's 3 months to farm a character with regular energy. So we're gonna get, for Bo-Katan Mandalore, I've already got Beskar Mando here. Let's look at that journey, so just so we're clear on that. Bo-Katan Mandalore needs Keller and Beck at Relic 7, who right now I have at 32. I did a bunch of farming, but now Lightspeed token for Keller and Beck will come around mid-January, so I'll have that. Then we need Paz Vizsla, IG-12, and Beskar Mando, who I've already got, but there will also be a Lightspeed token for Beskar Mando on or around May the 4th. And so I'm going to sit on... this is a problem. So the real question is going to be, because this dude costs 500 Kyrotechs to take him to Relic. He's an expense. He's 500 Kyrotech. The question is going to be, can I survive sitting here with him at gear 8 until the Lightspeed token comes out in 6 months? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna leave him there, and we will see if we can climb in Fleet Arena and how it negatively impacts our game. In an ideal world, I want to wait. I want to wait until until May 4th, and I get the token. I'd like to apologize to all the children watching, anybody whose ears you work. In an ideal world, I want to wait till I get that Beskar Mando token, and that takes into Relic rather than spending 500 Kairos on them. I really don't want to spend 500 Kairos, and I've got to have other stuff to do in the meantime, like Princess Nisa and stuff like that. So we will see if I can make it work without... We'll see. We'll have to see how it works. We'll see how it works. Paz Vizsla, IG-12. So one of these guys, Paz Vizsla and IG-12, will be... I'll get one of them with the Mandalorian Lightspeed token that'll be available around May the 4th. The other one I'll have to farm. I'm probably going to farm Paz Vizsla because he's on a 12 energy node. That's a pretty easy farm. So as long as I start this by early February, like the first week of February, I'll be ready to go come May the 4th. With Paz Vizsla, I'll go get IG-12 with a token. Bada bing, bada boom, Bo-Katan Mandalore on the roster, and she's gonna be a big ad. She's gonna be a big ad for the roster. So we're looking at Leia, we're looking at Bo-Katan Mandalore. Let's talk about the Ewoks a little bit. Before I get to the Ewoks, I know, sorry. After I finish Executor farming, which is coming up pretty soon, I've almost got the ships done here. We are at 64 out of 100 on the Xandu Blood. That's like 2 to 3 weeks. I'm at 90 out of 100 on IG 2000. That's just a week. And then I'm at 60 out of 100. That's 3 weeks. So in the next 3 weeks, I'll finish these ships up. That energy then will be pivoted over to Captain Enoch, Death Trooper Peridia, and Night Trooper to get my Peridia pals up and running. That's my next step here. And while I'm doing that, we're gonna be farming Ewoks. So when you look at these Ewoks, the team I want to put together is I want to have Wicket Elder, Chirpa, probably Low Gray and Nisa, although Paplu is a really easy farm. I'll probably farm all 6 of these Ewoks. Reason being, Ewok Elder, and Ewok Elder is almost done, actually. Yeah, he's almost done. I must have been getting shards from him from different events and maybe, I guess, from Bronziums. So I wouldn't even need to farm him. But Ewok Elder, Low Gray, and Paplu, their shards are all available in with your Mark 1 raid currency. Now that Mark 1 raid currency is going to be used for some relic materials here. Let's go ahead and find them here. You can see here, Mark 1 raid currency. You should never spend this, just right here. It's 200 Mark 1 raid tokens. So I'm still going to hold off. You're going to find Paplu, Ewok Elder, and Paplu, Ewok Elder, and Low Gray's in here. Low Gray. I'm still going to hold off. I don't want to spend this. I know. I don't think the character economy is changing at all. I just don't want to spend anything in the shop until the update happens and all of the economy is sitting in front of me and I make sure I didn't do anything stupid. And it's no rush. I just need those Ewoks up to get 3PO for my CLS team because CLS won't be here until mid-March, right? And I'm not gonna be able to get Leia Organa until mid-April. So I can hold off on the Ewoks, but I'm gonna get on that Ewok farming. Nisa is a regular energy farm. So she will be a 16 energy farm. I am since we're looking at March and April, I'll be getting on her. Let's get her favorite. And Wicked is also regular energy farm. So we'll need to get on Wicked and Nisa here. That'll be our energy investment because once I get the Executor, I'll have to see if I can start using crystals then. Wicked and Nisa will be, as soon as I get done with the Executor, we're gonna get on farming those guys with our Peridia pals. The other Ewoks come from other places. Chirpa is a Canteen energy farm. We're talking like a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks once I get that started. So I've got time to wait for Chirpa. That's everything that's going on our way toward replacing part 2 to Jabba with Leia Organa. And now that's not a major change as far as just overall, because Leia is on part 2. You can see her over there on the far side over there. She's just gonna go to the middle of this and Jabba will go off to the side, and I'll be working on those Jabba farming along the way. So that's everything we're changing. It's time for a pivot, boys and girls. It's time for the pivot. The pivot has to happen, and we're gonna be getting Leia Organa on this account over the next 6 months, while we also work on all the other stuff we've been talking about. That's what we got. Stay tuned for some Grand Arena. Have a good day. Talk to you soon. Always remember, Nooch too good. So let's jump and play Carbonite 3, and then we'll go over to Kyber 2. I got to be completely honest, guys. Right now, and I think my brain is not occupied by Grand Arena at the moment. And I'm not saying I'm not making an effort. I'm not saying I'm not gonna, work toward continuing to stay in Kyber 1. I am busy thinking of ways to help you guys maximize all of the new changes in the game right now. That's the main thing I'm focused on right now. But we're gonna keep playing Grand Arena here on the channel. All right. What does Jack Porkins have? All sorts of stuff. Wait, we got Porkins?
Checked. I can hold it. Pull on! No, I'm all right.
Lightspeed Bundle Mania on this account. Lightspeed Bundle Mania, but no real farming done. And bad mods. Okay. I feel like I got a shot here. Let's see what's on defense. I don't think I have a shot. Oh, I didn't put Qui-Gon in. That's my mistake. I need to fix my defense. As I mentioned, I'm not really... Let's do that for next round. What's up? Oh, thank you. Anything that's over there. Those shorts there too. Oh no, that one's clean. That's clean. Yeah. Thank you. Let's edit this defense here. I'm gonna put Qui-Gon up here. With you and you, all right, and then down below, I'll put my geos here. I don't have much that's getting holds anyway. Okay, we'll set that, and then back here we will put our bounty hunters. I would have had a better chance of getting a hold if I edited that, but as I mentioned, I just have not been focused on Grand Arena the last couple of days. I've been laser dialed in on this update and figured out how to get this working for you guys and make you guys, you know, the best players you can be with the update. So I want here. I feel like I got better ships to put out here now. I feel like I could put out my geos here, which is weird, but maybe not. Maybe we'll put out Anakin. Let's get the tank in the lineup, and we'll bring Spy as a reinforcement. These are all for my main fleet. All right, that's fine. That's just defense. Okay, we've edited our defense. We've been cleared very, very cleanly. Let's see what we can do here. And I've got my Qui-Gon team available. I don't think I can beat this team. That's it. I think I can't. I think that's the end of it. And oh, look at this. We got a Leia bundle. You got Drogon in there. I can't win this. No. Let's just go take our beating and move on to Kyber. Yeah, I do put Qui-Gon Jinn on defense. That's what I do. Oh, I didn't put Qui-Gon Jinn. Oops, I messed up. Hold on, you're right. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. You had the wrong word in there. It should say didn't. I messed up. Yes, thank you. Jeez. That would have been bad. Qui-Gon, there we go. At least a couple people said it. Sorry about that, I missed that. Thank you. Thank you. Your Kyber opponent didn't set a single defense. They must have spaced out on that. That's weird. In Kyber? That's really weird. Really weird. All right, we will try this team. I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll give it a go. On offense here, let's see what happens. I don't want to talk about work. I'm not kidding. I'm here to play Galaxy of Heroes. I'm here to kick names and take butt, and that's all I want to talk about. Don't ask me about work. God, for the love of God, why would you do that? Oh yeah, I got Qui-Gon lead. I was like, why are you dying? This may work. Hold on. Really? Am I blinded? I'm blinded. No. How did I miss? Freaking Chopper. Eat my poop, Chopper. I understand there are millions of questions with the update right now. If we get started, that will be the entire stream. Maybe we'll come on, and I don't have time today, unfortunately. Maybe we'll come on Saturday and we can play Grand Arena, and then we can spend the rest of the stream talking about the update on Saturday. Give it a little bit of time. We'll see. Yeah, sorry. I just really do not want to talk about work. If I had my druthers, this would be the only work I'm doing, and I don't have my druthers, and I'm working on my druthers, but my druthers are not ready to go yet, so. Potential spam. I have nothing that can beat this. Now, what we're gonna try... Well, I have Wampa. I don't know if there's any tenacity down here or not. I'm gonna try this because I can use my Imperial Troopers down below. I don't have a Wampa Crown. Let's go. Big Ninja forgot to sign up. Can you do a counterattack? For the love of God! This looks good so far. The only concern would be if somebody lands a tenacity down. I don't know if there's a tenacity down. Oh, that didn't hurt. Okay. Counterattacks are really good, Wampa. I'm just saying. I just think it should be noted for all. I gotta get rid of Captain Han first.
My goodness, your skills are quite...
Counter. Thank you. I could kill Drogon right now, but he'd just come right back from Captain Han. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Hey, over here. Mine.
All right, that worked. Good. I might be able to get him. I don't know if I can clear his fleet. We'll see. And I don't know what the banners are going to look like. He could have got a lot of banners against me. I think that's a really high score. In fact, I'm not even halfway there. That's a high score. Okay, our Imperial Troopers will take this out. I know he's got bad mods. Can I try it with just 4 to get some banners? I don't know. Generally speaking, I think I gotta go all in here. If I lose by 1, I lose by 1 or whatever. Let's see. Let's see if we can knock Leia out here. Let's keep an eye on those turns. We have all the turns right now. Still have all the turns. Still have all the turns. All right, you're out. How many? I got 32 stacks. I have all the turns. They're not getting a turn. That's it. They're not getting a turn. It's over. This is why we like the Imperial Troopers. They take care of teams like this without even thinking about it. Now we will have to see how many points. I think we're probably gonna need like 75 points on fleets. We'll see. All right, let's do the math. 153. Let me get the calculator out. Okay, so 884. 884 clear. Okay. 884 minus 652 equals 232 minus 153. 79 banners. I can't get that. I can't get that. That's a maxed out finalizer of the Houndstooth. I can't get that. To have a chance, it had to win with this and nothing else. And I don't think I can win with this and nothing else. Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Okay. Where's the math? Okay. 15. 45. Plus 3, 48. If they're at full health, 51. I don't think I can keep them at full protection. We'll keep that to the side. Unused slot is 12. That'd be 73. No, plus 4 is 77. If I do 3 enemies, it's 80. I can't even avoid taunt with Razor Crest yet. I don't have that ability upgraded. It's this one, and it would say, if I had it, it would say avoids taunt or ignores taunt. So I don't think so. We gotta take a shot, right? We gotta try to win. So let's try to win. I don't think I'm winning, but let's try to win. Okay, that's on Houndstooth. See, now I'm stuck. Although I can go over here. Let's go over here now. Okay, now I got a mark there. Hold on. If I can get Kylo out somehow. Come on. Ah, mark is gone. Now I'm stuck on these tanks. I gotta get Slave One out of here. I'm not taunting anymore either. Nah, we're done. I mean, I figured we were done, but we're done. Need 4 ability blocks. I got 3. Razor Crest is now close to dying, and I can't taunt. I don't see any path that gets me this. Yeah, ooh, still alive. Wow. I still can't ignore taunt. I gotta get that upgrade. Nah, this is over. It's over. All right, it's fine. We took a shot. We took our best shot. I just don't have it. Maybe if I had gone a little bit lighter on some of those character, but you know, it's like you're going up against these full relic teams. And I did a Wampa. I even did a Wampa kill, you know, so. All right. That, folks, is the end of Carbonite 3, a Grand Arena today. All right, we're in Carbonite 3 here on the free-to-play account. We're playing against Cheburashka. And, of course, we are highly outclassed by Lightspeed bundles. We're used to it. It is what it is at this point. Let's get in there and let's play this Carbonite 3 round of Grand Arena. We got you to Challenger 3 of Force Moon today. Great, glad I could help. Okay, he got through that. Did he get through Qui-Gon? No tries on Qui-Gon yet. Furfman, if you want your review, put your ally code in chat. No, I don't like Cherry Coke. These gotta be solos, right? Singles. Okay. Beat the Geos. Beat the Bounty Hunters. He might struggle up here. He might struggle against that Qui-Gon team. It's a pretty good team. It's the thing, people in the Midwest. I think if you hear Ope, it's more like a northern Midwest. It's like Minnesota. That's more like a Minnesota, Wisconsin thing. I don't think it's a Missouri thing. Rolo, no Zetas. I bet these mods are crap. I mean, it's not the worst mods I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen some bad mods. These are not good, but they're not the worst things I've ever seen. I think Wampa walks all over that. Up here is Akbar. Wampa will also walk this. I have multiple teams that'll walk these. So I'm thinking... Durzo has made the stream. Our High Council has arrived, boys and girls. I clicked the wrong button, but that's our High Council music as well. We salute all of our members here, including our High Council members. All of you, you keep the channel going. You are what makes this channel work, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Our subs over on Twitch. Thank you, everybody. Try and decide if you should farm troopers in a new account. That's a good question. Cheburashka, it's a kids' TV. Oh, it is? Looks like a Russian kids TV show. Doesn't look creepy at all. I'm trying to think if I should just use my Phoenix here. I think I'm gonna use my Phoenix here. So I think we are faster. My Rex will go first. We'll get Daze and we'll be 247. Not very fast, but these guys are all slower, right? 191. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this. Anytime, Furf, man, just need your ally code, buddy. If you're looking for a review today, I need your ally code. You say Ope near Springfield? All right, let's go. I don't know what... I don't say Ope. I live fairly near Springfield too, so... I don't think they're gonna get a turn. Rolo's about to get a turn. Although if we can stagger her, we didn't stagger. Oh no, I don't have the Zeta on to stagger her. How about the ability blocks actually sucked a lot. Where's my counters? I want to hit old Ben. We want to get rid of these buffs because I don't want him giving everybody turn meter. Venom, are you out there? I'm looking for Venom today. This is working just fine. There is no ability over there to kill my team. Although I don't know why I'm not getting all my specials here. And this, boys and girls, is why the Phoenix are so important and why they're going to be the first team that Capital Games gives you from your Lightspeed tokens. Yes, I'm also on Twitch, Bryn Proctor. Just nooch too good. Alright, let's just roll this here. So, Phoenix took care of it. I figured they would when the speeds are that different. I think it's going to be a good question. Should you still farm troopers on an early game account? I honestly think the answer is going to be up to the individual, because you're going to get Inquisitors, and the Inquisitors can handle Forest Moon, and the Bounty Hunters can handle Rebel Roundup up to a certain point. But should you... Now, this will be interesting. Let's see here. How fast is his Piet? Slower than mine. 248. I think I'm going to Imperial Trooper this and Wampa the Akbar team. Once I get out ahead, I should be able to finish this. Let me see something here. I think I'm just going to go with Imperial Troopers. I think I'm going to leave Tarkin on the sideline. Do I think the old assault battles lost some value? I don't think that's the right way to put it. Hang on, I gotta play. I don't think they've lost value. I think that they're still gonna have a lot of value in the game, and I think you should still be farming all the assault battles. Because long term, you're gonna need them. Easy peasy. If I go first, I win. There we go. The bigger question for me is Executor still like the only way to go at the early part of the game? I think that might have changed. Gustik Gilsorb. Gilsorb Liba. And this will be Wampa. So we're looking really good so far. I'll ask again, is Venom out there? I'm trying to find Venom today. I hope Venom shows up. I might have scared Venom off permanently. I hope not. I should have taken out Han there. Fine. This is not even a team. Maybe Stormtrooper Luke will lift a couple of these teams that he's using, but those were not even real teams. Is there a good team without Reva? Well, yeah, Grand Inquisitor lead. Before that, Second Sister, but that's going to give you access to an assault battle. Actually, that covers 2 assault battles for you. I need to update that. Okay. I think we're in a clear. I think we're getting a full clear here, folks. Is my upgrade on here? I did upgrade this ability finally where I can target, I can get around taunt, but I don't think it's on there for Grand Arena. All right, let's go. I got you, Furf, man. Thank you. He doesn't have the stealth on Spy. That's just such a mistake. I could bring out Slave 1 right now and just end this. Like this. Ah, oh, there's a breach missing. Because if you bring out Slave 1 and they all have breach, then you launch Seismic Charge immediately. There we go. This is a full clear in Carbonite 3. Don't get these all the time. It's nice to get a full clear in Carbonite 3. Especially when he's got so many more relics than I have, you know? I'm just gonna auto this. Let me write down Furf Man's ally code here. I think one of the interesting things that's going to happen with these new quests coming out, I think that it's going to I think it's going to make rosters more diverse. Rosters have really become very homogenous. All right, guys, we're going to play Carbonite Grand Arena. Then we're going to jump into Kyber. And like I mentioned, I'm just running a little bit late this morning. And it's not that I've got extra things to do than normal. I got normal things to do, but I'm running behind. So let's get our insight up for ourselves. There we go. I'm running behind just due to production, the needs of production from this morning. Bendu Buckethead, what's on your roster? This might be doable. We got, what do we got here? I think that's free to play. I think we have a free to play roster here is what we got. I like it. I don't know about these Omicrons that are being added, but that Zalbarcron, if that's out there on defense, that'll be a problem for me. Sorry, there you go, fixing the music. Thank you. All right, we can deal with this guy, I think. Let's see where we're going. Let's go Carbonite. Oh, we moved up to Carbonite too. Thank you very much. A little belch there. Coco. Uh-oh. And that's why you put it on defense. I get so many holds with Qui-Gon and the Poncho Bros, and now that GK's in there, it makes it even worse. This guy either didn't understand how the team works, or he was never able to target regular Qui-Gon. I don't know, one or the other. Well, if we can clear 3 territories, we win, and it looks like he's put some crud, some crap on defense. With no mods. Goopy. Our Imperial Troopers are gonna wipe that. We're gonna smoke this stuff. This guy's going down. He's going down to Chinatown. And that is how you punch up. I'm at 1.7 million free to play at 6 months, and he's at 4.8 million. This is how you punch up by 2.5 in Grand Arena. You're about to witness it. If you want to know how to punch up, you're about to witness it, because it's about to happen. Imperial Troopers here, or do I use them above? Let's think about this. My Phoenix will still be, I think my Phoenix can do this, or, and then I've got Wampa for the back, and then I've got Imperial Troopers for the top team, which was, this I can't deal with. My Phoenix will get killed here. Wow, he did the Vader leader ability, unfortunate. Check out some content, Bendu. We can help you out for sure. I'm worried about my Phoenix here just because Vader gets a bunch of extra turret meter from all the rebels on the field. I'm also worried, I mean, they might be okay, but they're low gear. I'm also worried about my Wampa because of Isolate. So Isolate will crush Wampa. It is a bad lead. I don't think Wampa's gonna work. Isolate keeps Wampa from counterattacking. So I'm gonna do Phoenix down here, Imperial Troopers above, and probably Wampa in the back. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna be faster than him all over the place because his mods aren't any good, and he has no mods on some of these characters. Let's work on Boba Fett first. Anybody got any buffs? No. I might be able to auto this. Okay, he's down. Now we'll get Mandalorian out. Pretty soon I'll have all these Phoenix with all their Zetas, and man, that's gonna be awesome. Go ahead and do this. Greedo's out. Not quite. We'll put this on Cad Bane. And we press auto. King of the Who. And that's how you do that. This is, I'm telling you, this is a classic textbook punch up Grand Arena, everybody. Classic textbook punching up Grand Arena. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. I will say this, and I'll say this for like the 500th time. If this is the best team you're gonna put on defense and the rest of it's gonna be a bunch of kind of garbo, put it on the front line. You're not fooling anybody with this. I am not gonna be able to get through that. There's a very low chance that Wampa can deal with this, with the mods being as bad as they are. There's a very low chance that Wampa can deal with that. What happens is they all get... Did Padme have both their Zetas? Yeah. They all stack up a bunch of courage, and then they one-shot Wampa. That's what's gonna happen. But that's where we're using Wampa. Let's use our Imperial Troopers here. I still have Tarkin, too. For what it's worth. Now here we'll get out ahead. And let's get rid of Palpatine first. I'm gonna do this on Veers. Okay, everybody's got turns. Palpatine's dead. Now we pump turn meter again. And Thrawn is dead. Okay. Now we take out Traya. Now we're one-shotting everybody. Yep. And Vader's dead, and Tarkin's dead. And that's why you farm Imperial Troopers early and often. There you go. There you go. Okay. Now What's he got on fleets? We're gonna beat this fleet. We're gonna beat his fleet. Ethan is here. What's up? Ice of Spades. Wampa works on Padme for you guys. Well, we're gonna try it. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna give it the old college try. We're gonna beat his fleet, and as soon as we beat his fleet, this is over. Because he can't get through, he's not getting through my Qui-Gon Poncho Bros team. So this is over as soon as we beat his fleet.
Keep up the great content, sir.
Oh, we will. Oh, we will. Where'd that come from? North Mountain, thanks for the sub, my friend. Tomorrow's video on the channel is our 2026 guide to lightspeed token farming, heavily based on the quest lightspeed tokens. So pay attention for that, everybody. If you need to know how to farm lightspeed tokens with the quests that are coming up, tomorrow's video is your video. I promise you. I'm gonna get over here. Oh, I can't, I'm marked, so we gotta do this. All right, you're gone. Slave one's, who's coming out? That's a, is that Sunpack? Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have it yet. So I have Razor Crest's skip taunt, ignore taunt thing upgraded, but I didn't have it ready when I signed up for Grand Arenas, so it's not there yet. I feel like we're being watched. That's a pretty big Sunpack there, actually. I don't really want the seismic to go off. It's not gonna matter, I don't think. But I just don't want it to go off. It went off. Fine. Get rid of Sunpack and get rid of you. Goodbye. What's a constant factor in your life? Tired. Well, Monday sucks for that. I can concur. I'm at 2.5 million GP, have a few good teams running gas, Sith Empire, Padme. Is it worth it to circle back and get Imperial Trooper scheme going? It kind of depends on where you are with the assault battles. Go look up that Forest Moon assault battle team and see if that would help you or not. Am I excited for Proving Grounds in about an hour? Not really. I don't have anything to do in Proving Grounds. My roster here is not 4 million. That's their thing about this new farming path and all the quests and lightspeed tokens. You're to get your rosters to 4 million in a hurry. All right, we're gonna try Wampa here. I don't have any good Datacrons. If I had Wampacron, this works all day, but I don't. And I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see. See. All right. No, I've got to be countering. Okay, that's helpful. But all the assists from Ahsoka, see, yeah. I can't beat this team. You guys might be beating it with Wampa with the Wampacron. I can see that, but you're not just beating it with Wampa. This isn't gonna work, but I'm gonna put it out there. He's not going to get to 20, and it's not going to matter because it's not going to hurt anybody. He's too low gear. All right. Yep, that's right, Dung Beetle. That's how the game works. We've complained about it a lot. Hopefully, now that they've got this big update behind them, they can start working on things like Grand Arena and Territory Wars. Yep, we got enough points. That's correct. You are correct. We have enough points. But yeah, you guys saying use Wampa back there. I don't... Maybe with Wampacron, it's easy, but without Wampacron, that's not a battle you win very often. Any tips on getting C-3PO with little investment?